feeling like I'm Akademiks.
Move on. Now, chat, I gotta be honest with y'all, man. The shit's inevitable. Today, Young Thug posted a picture like he was Mariah the Scientist and Lil Baby was Young Thug. Or maybe it's a better thing to say he's Jada Waiter. Passenger Princess. I think, you know, I was watching the video. I couldn't see what was happening all the time, but I think at one point he's gripping the thigh of Lil Baby. But they're here to let us know that Atlanta is back and Wham done picked up the phone. Check this out. Now, now, when I seen him put the hand up like this, I got to be honest with y'all, chat. I got to be honest with y'all. I thought he was going to. Yo, chat. Hold on. Wait, what the fuck? No phone. Yo, chat, you ever try to get a hug from a chick? You're like, what's up with you, girl? What's popping? What we doing, though? What's good? So anyway, when I seen Thug do that, I'm like, oh, hell nah, Slum. Hell nah, Slum. Hell nah, Slum.
Bull by his cover, bro, super rich, but he just junkie. Ain't slept in days, don't get tired about this money. I'm still fresh for a couple of days ago, I ain't been home to change.
Oh, what the fuck?
You fuck around with your number, I can see. Bull by his cover, bro, super rich, but he just junkie. Ain't slept in days, don't get tired about this money. I'm still fresh for a couple of days ago, I ain't been home to change.
Okay. All right, chat what y'all think. They're back. They're back, y'all. Now, Young Thug learned a few things in jail, man. He know even how to record somebody good. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jeez. Now, what do I think about this? I actually, first and foremost, this is what I think overall. I always thought it was lame that Lil Baby was acting like he wasn't going to talk to Young Thug. You don't stand on no morals, brother. Stop it, right? Like this idea, we all know why he kind of fell back, right? People were starting to give Young Thug some heat because of like this old like interrogation video. Some people are saying that he cooperated or whatever. And because of that, Lil Baby, who his career hasn't been going the best, the nigga sold 34,000 first week. He kind of wanted to not be in the same boat as what Savage. I think Savage fucked up his own shit by, bro, like, let Young Thug talk about Young Thug. Like, nigga, like, don't make it a thing where you gotta defend your homie. So I think that's why Lil Baby just fell back. You don't need to defend a grown man, right? Whatever people are saying about him or think about him, he could talk about himself. Focus on yourself. Now, that's not the Atlanta way because there's a reason why they all blackball Gunna, clearly, right? But I think when people were like going against Thug, I think that's why Lil Baby, quote unquote, and pick up the phone. Because the idea of, did Young Thug say anything on that jail call that was bad about Baby? No. Never said nothing bad about him. Really was Baby trying to figure out if like, well, if people think I'm standing on business by not dealing with Gunna, and then I'm saying I'm beefing with my boss P because of these allegations, could I then go kick it with Slime? Yes, you're from Atlanta, nigga. The fuck? Of course you're gonna do that, nigga. The hell? Nigga, this is pick and choose capital, bro. Who cares? So in reality, here's what I've always thought. Yo, nobody believes you anyway, nigga. Like, ain't nobody believe that, like, you're anti-rat or whatever. No, you ain't, nigga. Young Thug has been a good friend to you. Clearly. He's been a good friend to you. He fucks with you. Just be his friend. You know what I mean? And this is why the snitching shit is, like, stupid. Because, like, you got niggas just acting like they're too street. Bro, you're not going to cut your friend off because people on the internet said he snitched. Like, that's stupid. Like, just, we got to start thinking about this logically. The nigga helped give you a break, helped make your career. Why would you cut him off? Because the internet is saying, oh, well, you're a gangster. No, it's not. He ain't tell on you. And that's where all the snitching stuff kind of just blows up. Because these guys have been acting like they're operating on morals, but they haven't. Like, there's admissions. Hey, we picked and choose before. Hey, we swept it under the rug. Hey, we knew this guy was telling. Like, hey, okay, cool. It's clear to me that Lil Baby and Young Thug are friends. Whether it's by friends of opportunity, clearly they've done a lot for each other. They have a lot of collabs, but they shouldn't cut each other off. Like, what type of stupid shit is that? Right? Now, I'm not gonna lie, it put Lil Baby in a interesting situation, because the next time he say he don't fuck with this, that, and third, we're gonna be like, shut up, nigga, just rap. Like, we want to hear it, just rap, nigga. Like, the fuck are you talking about? Just rap. And I think that's the main takeaway. I'm glad that these two are back together. The nigga made a heartfelt song, Wham, pick up the phone. It's Spyda. Wham, pick up the phone. Wham. Put it like this, chat. Wham picked up the phone for me and he tried to backdoor me before he picked it up for Spyda. So, that, like, bro, if you gonna cut your best friend off, like, bro, stop this bullshit. This street shit is like, it's getting out of hand, man. That's your man's. That's your man's. It's okay. So, again, I'm actually glad that they're back together. Now, we should get into some other shit. And this is honestly truth, right? Am I expecting some heat from these two? I'm going to be honest with y'all. No. I've never, like, you know, I know some of y'all might think that I'm just going to be hating. I'm going to call it spade a spade. I do think Lil Baby has two songs that's kind of doing some shit. The Trendsetter song is okay. Actually, girls love that song. And I like that Superman song, right? But I'm going to be honest with you. This is two Ice Cubes linking up together, man. They might as well be in the freezer together. That's a fact. Like, they in traffic. Nigga, they better be driving a Gunna crib. I don't know what's going on. Like, these two niggas, like, they better put in the GPS Gunna Wanna's crib. Straight up. Because at this point, we figured out that Atlanta, it's the let's link up and try to do it together on some fusion dance shit. There's nobody except Future doing it by themselves. This is damn near the ice bucket challenge. Y'all might as well just go to Gunna's crib. Gunna got the sauce. I'm sorry. They're doing the ice bucket challenge. Go to Gunna's. Yo, y'all should just. Where Gunna live at? Yo, let's go over by his neighborhood, all right? Straight up. Now, y'all gonna say I'm hating. I'm giving credit of what I've listened to from Lil Baby. I told you I like the Superman song. I'm not gonna come out and say I don't like it. I do like it. The Trendsetter song, it's more of a girls song. Girls put it on their stories all the time. Whatever. I think there might be one other song. I might be forgetting it, but whatever. But the real of it is, Lil Baby don't got no national hits right now. This shit's looking cold. Young Thug has the biggest fumble since he got out of jail. Biggest. We've never seen a fumble like this. From Gucci to T.I. to Young Boy to Boosie. He did everything possible wrong. And then dropped an album that was underwhelming at that. The song I play ain't even on the album. The song I play is, what song I play? I play the song that they're trying to say is not him. Be like, Gunna a rat, Woody a rat. I play that song. He ain't put it on the album. So if you ask me, y'all, and I'm just being honest, if you ask me, okay, I think they're doing the ice bucket challenge, and I think they need to put in the GPS. That's a really nice car they're in. But they need to find a way all the way to Gunna's crib. That Gunna, I'm gonna be honest with you, and for the people who might be like, you're hating, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Before watching Lil Baby flop and Young Thug put out this underwhelming album, even though I'm still giving Young Thug a excuse. I think it's probation, honestly. I think it's probation. It got to be probation. It got to be probation. I think the Thug we like just talks crazy. I shot at your mom. Like, those are the things he got indicted for. I think that's the Thug we like. He could never be that again. Well, is that true? No, he had some, like, eclectic songs that wasn't about talking like criminal. I don't know. I think he hasn't found that mojo yet. Some people have told me, well, here's the thing. Bro, Young Thug is in his 30s now. Like, you're expecting to have, like, this different energy that's kind of, like, really eclectic, different people figuring him out, mysterious. He's not, like, 23 anymore. This guy's a seasoned guy. He's a, and maybe that's it. But I've given blame to the fact that he's on probation while the music is so subpar. Honestly. I've said the same thing about Baby. I think Baby's music is subpar. And he went from selling 250,000 dissing me to selling 34,000 basically with a bunch of like fillers. Why? He's scared of Fonnie Willis. That's a fact. Bro, we just got to be honest. Because there's no explanation y'all could give to me why these guys went from like the hottest shit to like we're looking at them and we're like, yep, this is like that washed up reunion, man. This is it right here. This is it. So when they link up, you know what I mean? It's like that 10-year reunion. Like, yo, y'all see us? Like, we still here. Like, y'all tell me what y'all think the issue is. And here's the thing. 4 years ago, I would have argued y'all down. Chat. First of all, I always thought, and listen, I'm going to keep my opinions. I always thought Baby was a better rapper and more talented than Gunna until Baby stopped linking with Gunna. And I'm like, well, Baby been putting out trash and Gunna been putting out heat. I guess we know the comment. No, I swear I used to think that. I'm like, yo, when people used to say, yo, Gunna got the talent, I'm like Gunna cool, but Gunna getting carried. Like I always like Baby's verse on It's Okay. Okay. Like the Thug's on that too. Sold Out Dates, I thought he went crazy. Like Gunna was the melody nigga, but he wasn't the best rapper. I thought Baby was the best rapper. Until the nigga lost his skills like it was the Monstars that came down to earth. I don't know what happened. So, because I don't want to be seen as a hater, and people can say, well, actually, there's a bias there. I want y'all to explain. I have an explanation for Thug. I do. I got an explanation for Thug, but I want y'all to give me the explanation for Lil Baby. Okay? So, let's just go, and this is subjective here. So, I want y'all to just tell me what the fuck happened. Right? Y'all tell me what the fuck happened. So, he drops My Turn. I think everybody could argue that this is a classic album. This is a really good album. And when he drops this album, it actually went number 1 on the Billboard charts. He did 197,000 album equivalent units. And I really love this album. He had a couple of joints with Gunna on there. I loved... He had Bigger Picture, We Paid. He had Emotionally Scarred. I loved Emotionally Scarred. To me, Emotionally Scarred was like the potential of what he could be. Someone that is in tune with his emotions, but still got the gangster image, but could rap. He just comes from Atlanta. He could pop it about braggadocious shit, street shit, be lyrical, but still be a little bit woke and in touch with, not necessarily feelings, because it's not Drake, but it's just like, yo, Emotionally Scarred is kind of like, it's kind of like Herbo doing PTSD, right? And then when I hear Bigger Picture, I'm like, oh shit, he's even tapped in with what's going on in society. Now, granted, I'm going to be honest with you. Right? From here, this is where the interesting uptick happens. So he drops this Only Me. Obviously, you know, he disses me on the track, or on 2 tracks or whatever. And from here, you know, he sold even better. He did 216. Now, this album, you know, it didn't really do, it really didn't last. It didn't materialize with people loving everything about the project. Okay? But it did the numbers. And from there, the only thing I can remember that was the beginning of the end for Lil Baby was the reverse double Oreo, the reverse double stuffed Oreo hug. It was this, chat. Right here, where he was fighting for his masculinity, his manhood, and his life. They had this nigga about to get, they were about to get this nigga, he was going to be in a bukkake, nigga. When I seen one man hugging him from the front and one hugging him from the back, and he was smiling with all 62 teeth out, the donkey edition, I said, oh, they got him. They got him. When I seen Michael Rubin, who I call the black man masculinity killer, when I seen him have Lil Baby bent up like a pretzel, from Auntie Anne's, yep, that's how it looked. I said they got him. That's the only thing I could point at. But chat, let's look at his music afterwards. They dropped Wham in 2025. Remember I told you they came to me. They said, I'm the one who's fucking it up. I said, how am I fucking it up? He's making trash. Whatever, cool. All right, P, I love you. I'll fuck with you. I'm going to just chill out. He does the backdoor move, whatever. They put out the record, and because I fuck with the label so much, I won't say what y'all know I want to say. But the 50,000 pure sales, okay. Which means he did 90,000 in streaming. Okay. All right. Let it go. P, I love you. So he does 140 here. But we got to be honest. I'm glad this shit is digital. I'm glad this shit was a digital album, because if it was a actual CD, we would consider it a coaster or weed plate. This was terrible. He had now crossed Gunna. He was now a shill for Young Thug, saying, gassing him up, saying whatever Wham says goes. And Wham said, here's the garbage, eat it up. And nobody ate it up. So whatever he said did not go. This album was complete trash. Bad. We move on. Because now he's taking a severe step back. He said he was going to put out another album like a month afterwards. That didn't come. So he decides to put out a mixtape at the end of the year. It's called The Leaks. Now, he pushed this out, and I'm going to be honest with you. I always tell y'all this. You sell this album by your last album. I've always said this. This album gets sold because of your last album. For example, his best album is My Turn. Because people love that album so much, they bought It's Only Me. Even though it was a subpar album. People are going to go check out your next show because of your last show when it comes to albums. Okay? It's a reason why Drake's highest selling album is Views. Why? Because Take Care was so fucking good. And then If You're Reading This Is Too Late is so fucking good. Nothing Was the Same is so fucking good. So you're continually selling the next project based on the last in terms of hype and perception. I could go on and on with examples of how that's true for most artists. Well, after dropping 3 duds, the fans spoke loudly. They spoke loudly. And as you could tell, they've deleted this off the Wikipedia. But he went from selling 216,000 records with It's Only Me, 94K with My Turn. And after Young Thug done gassed him up talking about whatever he says goes, he's now doing NLE Chopper numbers. I'm sorry. NLE Chopper, I ain't dissing you, brother. It just, come on. Well, I thought you were independent. Well, like, you know what that means. You know what that means. He debuted number 17 on the charts, and he sold 34K. Cold as ice. The fans spoke loudly, chat, because after we got this nigga out the way, we're like, nah, it's Thug niggas is waiting on. Young Thug. So Young Thug dropped his album. And let's see how that did. Well, when he dropped the one that was while he was in prison, we know we couldn't talk that hot. But he did get 2 Drake features. But still, we looked around and it said he sold 89,000 in 2023. He was still incarcerated. And people said if he sold that without being able to promo it, it's like Smirk selling, I forgot what he sold while he's locked up. Imagine Smirk was free. Well, he gets free. He gets free. He dropped some shit with a white face. It's called Ooh Scooty or something like that. I don't even know how to say it. But the big and important thing here is he sells even less, 52,000. So we go from 2 artists that if you combine their sales historically, back in 2020, he sold 120. In 2022, Lil Baby sold 216. You add their sales up, they're damn near pushing close to 400,000. In 2025, you add their sales up, they're not even pushing 100,000. That's a clear drop off. What happened? Well, let's look around. Maybe it's the Atlanta in shambles syndrome. Until we look at Gunna. Gunna, the guy who seems to be the least, he's the least liked, he's the least wanted. Everybody say he's a rat, this and third. He drops in 2025 and he does 80,000. Wait, what? Give me 1 second. Let me do the math again. Young Thug first week sales. Young Thug, I want to get this right. Young Thug sells 50,000. Let's call it 50. Lil Baby first week sales. Lil Baby first week sales. He sells 30,000. 50 and 30. I could do the math, y'all. 50 and 30. I could do the math. Is exactly what Gunna actually sold for the entire first week. So you add Lil Baby and Thug together, and basically, we got Gunna sales. Now, again, I don't care either way. I'm just trying to point out something that they're trying to act like we too stupid to see. It's very clear that Gunna is needed, and Young Thug, you're cheesing from ear to ear that you're back being passenger princess, brother. At this point, you should have Wham in the child seat and with the retarded helmet on him, have him in the back seat, and you need to be holding the thick thighs. Well, it's not thick no more, I think. Pause. Of Wunna. Because y'all need all three of y'all for y'all to come back. Right now, it's not given. It's not given. Y'all the new three Migos. The three amigos. Except y'all missing, y'all know who the Beyonce of that group. Y'all are missing the Beyonce of the group. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Y'all are missing the Beyonce of the group. Chat, I know y'all not gonna like it, but I'm telling y'all how it is. They are missing the Beyonce of the group. So I hope when they're in the car, and I'm glad that they're back. Okay? I'm glad that they're back together. I hope they're driving over. I hope Kelly and Michelle are driving over to Wunna's crib and tell him, yo, come on, we need you. We got bills. Y'all need to be driving over to Gunna's crib. I'm sorry to tell y'all, chat. I'm sorry to tell y'all. So anyway, I'm happy for them, but I'm going to be honest with you. Ain't nothing going to change. There's nothing like they're trying to restore this feeling in Atlanta. Yo, y'all niggas got to get to the knees of Gunna. Like straight up, niggas ain't having it. Like y'all niggas is not making hot songs no more. Y'all scared of the feds. I think they could make hot music without Gunna, but they got to be on some shit like fuck Fonnie was, but they won't. So it's going to sound like that. Gunna is needed to make y'all shit popping. So we don't care if y'all niggas is back together. Y'all drinking out the same sippy lean cup. We don't care if y'all back, you know what I mean, curling y'all toes, gossiping on the phone. We don't care. Go get Gunna. That's all we care about. Go get Gunna. Let's see. Gunna. Bro, we got to be honest. Like, you go back to songs like, oh, okay, like, it just is fire. It's just fire. They need Gunna back in the whip. And I'm down to say, maybe I was wrong. Maybe Gunna was the Beyonce of the group. I thought Gunna was like the fucking, like, no disrespect. Not Kelly, what's that other girl? I used to like her, though. The third one in Destiny Child. My bad. I ain't trying to diss her like that, but you know. Anyway.